Welcome back, everyone, to Third Street Reactions. I'm Zach.
I'm Shane.
We are back with Gravityfalls, the shorts, and now we're on Fixin' It with Soos.
Yeah, you know, the Mabel ones were crazy. They weren't really story-driven, but, you know, we had some good conversations. I don't expect a lot from these. I mean, I do love the show. And Alex Hirsch, he did a hell of a thing making that. I know he has all these stories in his head about the universe. So, you know, I don't know if those will ever come to light, but I do enjoy these for what they are. Last one.
Fuck was it again?
Cats. She had the cat drawings.
Yeah, she had the cat drawings, which we had a much deeper conversation than it merited.
Yeah.
Art is subjective, and, you know, we talked about civilization, and it was a good talk. But I'm interested to see what Soos does, because, you know, I've always admired handymen, and I'm not really one of them. I'm more of like a, you know, get Zakk to help me or look it up on YouTube, but I still take forever kind of man. So let's jump in.
Fixin' it with
Chicken holder. Jesus. That's a hell of an idea. I remember I used to draw my S's like that.
the only home fix-it show that I edited myself on my own computer. Thanks, clipboard hand.
We need to do that
Today
now.
I have this broken cuckoo clock. As you can see, it's tore up from the floor up. Stan knocked it down the other day by accident. Stop making that noise! I hate you! This is definitely not an accident! I'm gonna fix it up. Hey, you. Almost there. The bird's gonna need some homies. I'll call you Kurt, Jaden, Carlos, and DeAndre. Some home boxes.
Real animal fur!
Lasers! Lasers, dude!
What do you think?
Makes you think of like Tarantino inside the
Briefcase.
1 to 10. What do you give it?
Well, it doesn't make that horrible cuckoo sound anymore, so I don't know, 10 out of 10, whatever.
I look pretty.
Join us next time as we fix my computer, because I think I crashed it permanently making some of those graphics. Did we get that? Save it for the explosions reel.
Well, that was his reaction. My rewatch.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
You know, I love Soos.
Yeah.
And
Soos is pretty enjoyable.
you know what's interesting is when he was saying, it reminded me of Alex Hirsch when he screams as Grunkle Stan.
I'm pretty sure Alex Hirsch plays his voice.
You're right. It's fact.
But when
I might be wrong.
Okay. Well, either way, when he was screaming, what was it, before the gold light? He was saying something about my eyes, I think?
No, he said lasers.
Okay, lasers. He's never, like, his voice has never reached that pitch. Like, he's never done that in the show. So it's good to see a different performance.
I'm pretty sure Hirsch does his voice, though.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't be surprised, because that sounded similar, like the high scream. You know, they mentioned something interesting. I mean, first of all, chicken holder. I wrote that down, and I need to do that. You know, I need to have a chicken holder put on my wall, so I'm making.
You being a germaphobe that you are, though, you're gonna have to speak something that's sterilized.
We'll have to wipe it down, of course, after every use. You know, but you know, I could have chicken tenders on my wall while making food. I just do that. It's a great idea. And they mentioned Grunkle Stan said, "Why is it permanently set to 150?"
Yeah.
He was talking about the clock, right?
Yeah.
It didn't exactly look like 150. Well, maybe it was 150.
Yeah, it was one.
Okay.
Hands in the air, like Josh Dawson.
Yeah, well, watches, when they're displayed in stores, they are always at 150, or it's like 250 or something like that. And they do that because the person who came up with that said it just looks like a smile. So a lot of watches are displayed, and this is if they're not running. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, they're always kind of running to be on time. But they used to be displayed that way because they thought it looked like a smiley face. They thought it looked appealing.
You know, smiley face or a check mark.
Yeah, that's just an interesting little bit of watch history there.
Him at the end with the bathrobe on the cliff.
Yeah, that was
That's
funny.
something we need for this channel. A you in a bathrobe on a cliff. With your gut hanging out.
I know. It wouldn't be as charming as a him, but yeah, I would do it. Remind me of Pride Rock, and it's not very often we see Stan without a hat. Like, it always pops out to me because his hair. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I imagine him like he doesn't have hair, but he just always wears a hat. Did you have anyone growing up that always kind of wore a hat?
Yeah, my dad always did. My grandpa didn't.
I guess
my grandpa around the house a lot without it, but my dad always
Yeah,
did.
I guess, yeah, he did, but I've seen him so much without a hat. And oddly enough, I remember we were younger, but, you know, because I was around your grandpa a lot when he was working. So I saw him with a hat, I think, more than I did without a hat.
Yeah, I saw him all the time without his hat.
Yeah, so...
Usually my dad, was always out and around.
Yeah.
And he always had his hat on.
Yeah.
Because he was going to church or something.
Yeah.
And then he parted his hair and got all
was like in the middle? I think I've seen that.
Yeah, he parted in the middle.
I remember I did that in 7th and 8th grade because of trunks.
Mm.
And, you know, my natural part isn't in the middle, so I have curls too, so I did this. Yeah, it wasn't the best looking thing I've ever done. Anyways, guys, we're on Soos now, and we're more than halfway through these things. So on to the next one. Guys, thank you so much for watching our reaction and our review and our stimulating conversation. If you like us, you want to support us, like and subscribe, hit that notification, and hit that thanks button to leave us a tip if you feel the need. We appreciate it. It goes a long way. Thank you so much, and have a good one.